Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Josh from Nothing But Dirt. Last week, Doug had a rough race because he lost power with about 3 laps to go. He's got the car all taken apart and figured out, and he's just waiting on seal so we can put it back together. But I'm going to show you what's wrong with it, so we'll get to it.
Alright guys, so ended up being a drive plate stripping. So this one was made out of aluminum and the axle was made out of steel. So obviously the aluminum is going to give first rather than the axle, you know. But good thing is I got this spare that's made out of steel. Not what I'd rather have, but it's what I got, so I'm going to run it. But you can see, I don't know if you can see that, but there's nothing in there. You can see where the splider's supposed to be, and that's what it's supposed to look like. So we're going to get this thing through in there. Once I get some seals in, hopefully we'll be here by Friday, because we're racing Friday at Fayetteville. So see if we can't get it back together. We're actually doing way better in the points than I would have expected. We're 5th down at Lakeview in their weekly points, and then in the Mid-East Series, I think I'm running 11th. So I'm going to try to make the rest of the Coastal Region races for them, and see if I can't get in maybe the top 10. Be pretty good. And then I think I'm like 6th at Fayetteville too. So,
all right, guys, so that was Doug's car. We should be getting it back together tomorrow. And I have not introduced my car to the channel yet, but I've got it sitting right over here. And actually, I've got some kind of big news. I'm real happy about it, and I hope you guys are just as happy. This is my 1991 Acura Integra. We actually just pulled off these body parts this morning. We got a hood, 2 fenders, 2 doors, a bumper cover, and a bumper. So last race of the season, I crashed this thing, and we deployed right after that, so I wasn't able to get back together in the off season. So it's just been sitting at Doug's house in the time being. We actually went to Spring Lake Auto and Salvage this morning, and they hooked us up real well. They got us the body parts that I was talking about, and they're my first sponsor. This is my first race car, my first sponsor, so I'm feeling really good about it. And I'm hoping to have this thing on the track in hopefully about a month. So hopefully we can make some videos on it and have some more good content for you guys. All right, so we got the door skins cut out. I guess we'll get some rivets, get some welding wire, because I got some steel tube that we need, some square tube that we can make the radiator support out of. And then we'll get it back together, hopefully get to a couple practices, get it painted. All right, that's all we're gonna get done today. We'll see you tomorrow back in the garage when we start working on Doug's car. All right, day 2, what are we doing, bud?
all right, we got the seals in. We're gonna put this ring back together and make sure we get grease back in the bearings and axle back in, put the new drive plate on, be ready for Friday at Fayetteville. ran into a problem putting this drive plate on the one that's on the car. These holes that hold the drive plate to the hub, they're a little bit closer to the lug studs, and they're not center like this one. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to try to re-drill this one and line them up like this, and hopefully that'll make it work. And if not, I'm gonna have to find another drive plate. And
all right, so as Doug said, we're having problems with the flange. He's got a couple options he's going to try out before the race on Friday. So we'll see what works out, but we should be there. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you at the race Friday.